You may have seen Joseph in our champion video this morning, but he's been an amazing shot at life advocate the past few years. And I was able to meet him at a Student National Pharmaceutical Association or SNAFA conference earlier this year. But he is currently a research fellow in health outcomes and market access. And he was previously a health policy fellow for a Florida representative and an extern at the CDC. He's going to talk a little bit about his experience before going into our telling your story sessions. And he has a doctor of pharmacy and MPH from University of Florida. Go Gators. So I'll let Joseph introduce the next part of our program.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Joseph. And basically, my goal for my part of this segment is to showcase the importance of expressing your personal connection with the mission of Shot at Life, which, as we all know, is basically to keep kids healthy, but to do so by ensuring that they have access to treatments, specifically vaccines for vaccine-preventable illnesses like measles, mumps, rubella, from the vantage point of a congressional staffer or a health policy fellow. So as mentioned in my bio, I did serve as a health policy fellow during the 117th Congress for Congressman Darren Soto, and he made my job as far as interacting with Shot at Life easy because he's always been a strong and avid supporter of Shot at Life. So when we scheduled the meeting with the Shot at Life champions, it was an easy check mark of support. But what you'll find in different members' offices is that that is not always the case. You'll have some and that's because there are varying priorities across different members' offices all throughout the Hill. In some instances, you'll find that they sweep this particular issue under the rug. Others, it may not be the primary focus of the office, and even others that they totally disregard the issues that are so important to us. But that's where it is your opportunity to really leverage the discussion in showcasing the impactful message that you have regarding these issues, so that that office representative, or even if you have the opportunity to speak with a member, they have no choice but to hear you out and to garner their support, or even push them toward developing a support for the mission and vision of Shot at Life. And what I've done is I think I've narrowed it down an effective strategy to being able to do this into two separate buckets. The first is identifying your personal connection. So what resonates most with you based on the details underneath the overarching umbrella of global health, whether it be your career choice, are you involved in public health, or you're a healthcare professional, whether it's a disease state, or you have a family member or extended family member or friend that is immunocompromised, or even the fact that you're interested or passionate about the social determinants of health or underserved and indigent patient populations. Whatever the case may be, really take the time to identify what that detail is and structure a story that you can leverage in discussion with that member or that office representative. And the next bucket is basically congressional office research. So every office on the Hill has a website. And on that website, it'll talk about the committees that member is on, as well as background about the member, and even how they voted in the past. So this will feed into the when and where it's appropriate to insert your personal connection. Excuse me. Insert your personal connection related to Shot at Life that you can utilize in discussion. And I think, if you are able to utilize those two buckets, you'll definitely be effective in advocating for our mission as an organization. Now, what you'll notice is that I didn't really highlight the fun facts or the statistics, because that information will always be left behind within the leave behind package for the member or the office representative to reference later on. But what it's hard to recapture is your personal connection. So definitely those from my perspective as a previous health policy fellow would be some effective strategies in getting our point across to the members' offices that we meet on the Hill.